One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rainbow Warriors will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the field first. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages, and that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's
wide open spaces. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Upshaw. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fakes to grab. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Quarterback moving. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fitted in the window for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rainbow Warriors offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Davis looking to pass. Quick completion on the out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Rush will get to him at the 25. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Upshaw. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodges. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Buying some time. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there. And the Owls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fired in from the red zone for the score. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. He's got him down the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Here's the pressure. Still on his feet at the 40. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Off the play fake on first down. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Hodges. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. Got room at the 35. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Davis looking to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19. Going up top. Brings it in down the left side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got some room, it was over.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quick step and go. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Davis will throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab inside the 30. All the way down to the 28. He's out of bounds right there, and the big play has him set up. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Finds a tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Gonna take a shot. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Davis will throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally.
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play. Create a sudden change opportunity.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those...
There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just want...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They just keep firing. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Send the tight end in motion. Smith wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got his man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Crosby. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Upshaw. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. To the air on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll take another shot here. Snags it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
7 is the lucky and skilled number.